Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to show you a comparison between out-of-the-box Witchaven and Witchaven with different visual enhancements. I'm currently playing the Steam version. The game is very much as I remember it. It runs decently well, but there's choppiness and some screen tearing here and there. Movement is sometimes sluggish, and the jumping is nothing short but atrocious. The highest resolution you can set Witchaven to is 640 by 480, and you get black bars on the edges of the screen. Remember that Witchaven 1 and 2 are going to be removed from digital storefronts on June 15, 2026. If you're interested in these games, I recommend you get them from Good Old Games. They're 99 cents there for both games, and you get to keep the installer. But after June 15, they will be unavailable in all digital storefronts. You can see the tearing right there. All in all, I still love this game. And here I'm looking at the healing bottle, because this will become important when we check the UpscalePack. And here we go. We have a 1920 by 1080 resolution. We have a smooth frame rate. It plays very, very nice. It's very smooth. Here we're checking out the flail because, again, when we do the UpscalePack, you'll see the difference. I did not use the short sword because you can't control when it drops. It's basically a random RNG drop, so the flail is always there, so that's why I stuck with it. And here you can see that there's no tearing when fighting these guys. And we're gonna go and check the bottle again. You know, it gives you the illusion of 3D, but it's not 3D. And in here, we have the full-on improved textures, improved enemies visually, and improved weapons. And the arm looks awesome. And that was one thing. I found a different upscaler, but the weapon and the arm did not change, so I figured, yeah, I kind of want the full package, you know? It looks really nice. I may have to redo the Adventures of Grondoval, or the Misadventures of Grondoval now, but all in fully upscaled with proper FPS and smooth play. Man, this game's so cool. I don't know why, but I'll always be a fanboy of this game. Again, it's flat. And now this is the final one. It has all the previous enhancements plus the voxel pack. The voxel pack will become important when we get to the flail and to the healing potion. So here we go. We've done this run a number of times. They're trying to catch me, but they won't. And here we go. That's what the voxel pack does. It makes it into a fully 3D item. And it looks pretty nice. Then we just deal with the goblins. Keep moving forward. Back to these guys, which are supposed to be ogres, but I will always call them ratmen, because they look like giant ratmen with tusks. And here we go. Now you can heal up in 3D. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's 3D. And now I am going to show you where to get these enhancements. The first one we're going to look at is the UpscalePack and the voxels pack. So you get the UpscalePack Redux. Don't get the UpscalePack 212 because that one doesn't upscale the weapons and the arm. And then there's the voxels pack. And I didn't test the voxels pack 1.5. I don't know what that does. Next up, the source port of BuildGDX. You get it from this website. It's pretty slow. Get the one with JRE. The other one didn't work for me. Next up is the music, virtual MIDI synth from CoolSoft. This is one of the two that will allow you to set up the audio. The music sounds so good because of this and two other add-ons that I'll show in a moment. Now this one here is the sound font I'm currently using. Omega GM-GS2, which is right there. We're almost done. This is the MIDI mapper. It allows you to set up your MIDI device in Windows as the virtual MIDI synth. And also, be careful with what you download from the internet. Have your antivirus at the ready. I cannot guarantee that these files are going to be safe. I haven't had any problems with them, but I can't make any guarantees, so practice safe internet habits. Anyway, once you get all these files, then you have to configure the game. So here, in the BuildGDX menu, first you have to tell the source port where the game is installed. So you need your Steam directory. Then you're going to go into the gear, and you're going to set your resolution. There's a bunch to pick from. You're going to set Polymost as your renderer, full screen, change your audio to OpenAL, and then we're going to set up the MIDI. In here, you select Virtual MIDI Synth first, then you hit Add Sound Font, and you select Omega GM-GS2. And then you're done here. Make sure that Enable Autoload is set to get your visual enhancements to work. This is the UpscalePack. It needs to be copied there. You don't need the graphical enhancement directory. I put it there just for ease of setup. And then there's the voxels pack. This one you have to copy. This one doesn't go on autoload. So you copy all that. Then you go back to your game directory. And you paste it here. It will ask you to overwrite. I'm not going to do it because it's already done. But that's how you set up everything you saw in the video. And with all that said, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.